Hi, today's Tuesday. I believe it's the 7th, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, I should probably keep a calendar around instead of the clock. Anyway, I wanted to talk also about, my name's Karen. I wanted to talk about, well, I'm having a senior moment. Maybe we should talk about that. No, I don't think so. I wanted to talk about asking God or the Holy Spirit or angels or whatever you believe in, the energy, to be with you on a daily basis. I have come to the decision, or my experience, and it may not be anybody else's, that if I'm always at the right place at the right time, I can lend a hand or I can receive a hand. And my poor little flag looked like more of a napkin because one of the sides had broken, and my son had put it up for me, and he works a lot of hours, and it was just, and it's been that way just before 4th of July, but I couldn't get it on because my stairs are at a pitch that are too dangerous, and then also my ladder didn't go high enough, and I was just like so frustrated, and I asked God, I know it sounds like a simple thing, but can you bring somebody to my door that can help me with this flag? I feel guilty because I live in an area where there's a lot of vets, and I'm sure they look at that flag and think, oh my goodness, I'm being sacrilegious. It bothered me. I know it sounds like an odd thing to be bothered by, but sure enough, I've got some, like, not the Ring, but I've got a little video camera where I was in the back of the house. And this person's knock, and, so I go outside and finally figured out it was a gardener, and he wanted to know if I wanted my yard done this week and this kind of thing. And I nicely said sure, and I wrote him the check for the month, and I said, would you do me a favor? Could you hand me that flag so I can fix it? I'm probably insulting, this poor flag. It got broken. And he, no, he's like over 6 foot. So it's nothing for him to just reach up and touch it and grab it and I have a chance to fix it. And it took 2 seconds. And it's odd because, normally I would never see the gardener. He comes and goes and does what he needs to do. But this time, for some reason, he wanted to know if you wanted it that week. And I thought, what a blessing. I'm going to ask. A lot of times, because we're so stoic or we act like we don't need any